Hey guys, it's the Golden Triangle. This is my two subscriber special. Shout out to those two subscribers, you know who you are. So I just wanted to talk about a bit what's going on the YouTube scene. Uh, got some what I like to call golden news for you. So firstly, we got, of course, everyone would have seen it. We had the Nissan Gibb versus Jake Paul fight. Kind of disappointing result at the end of it. We've seen, as we expected, I guess, Gibb being the unconventional fighter he is. Not sure what he was doing, the squat technique or Gibbs' own take on what boxing should look like, but he tried to capitalize off this sort of uncertainty and catch Jake Paul off guard. That didn't really work. We had Jake. Well, as much as I don't like the guy, all credit to him. He looked composed. He looked calm, and he finished Gibb off in the first round, pretty effortlessly, to be fair. I think the pressure might have got to Gibb as well, as we always see with these sort of big stage events. No matter how much preparation you do, when it comes to fight night, it's a different game. And we've seen a similar situation with Joe Weller. It's naturally he was pegged as more athletic against KSI, but on fight night we've seen it again. He sort of he bottled it, and the pressure really gets at these fighters. So I think that's what we sort of seen. Whereas when Gibb was in his prior fights, where a lot of the hype came from when he was fighting Jay from TGF, it was a bit more light-hearted. It wasn't serious. He didn't have the main stage event, and I think he could really sort of. There wasn't any pressure to win, and that's where we could see a bit more of his boxing ability come out. But unfortunately, we didn't get to see it in Gibb versus Jake Paul. So I think that really kind of opens us up to now the big fight that everyone wants to see, which is KSI and Jake Paul. So yeah, I think we need KSI, we need JJ to finish uh, Jake Paul's career for us. Like, unfortunately, Gibb couldn't bring a W home for us, but we and we've heard a lot of talk about even Logan claiming Jake is a different fighter. He's more sort of fierce than Logan, more tactical, and just a better all round fighter. And yeah, regardless of fighting abilities, I think we've got to look at the facts more than anything. Logan had a physical advantage over JJ. He had the reach, he had the height. Whereas Jake, it's kind of almost levels things out, regardless of what Logan says about Jake's fighting ability. We've got to look at the facts. Jake, he's 6 foot with heels on at a push, whereas so kind of he hasn't got the same reach or height as Logan. So I think it really is JJ's game to take, and I think he will come back with a W. I don't think it'll be an easy fight. I don't think I know Eddie Hearn loves to say it's going to be someone knocked out, 10-ounce gloves, no head guards, but I see this going all the way. I think credit to Jakey he's a great fighter, but I think we've seen JJ's fighting ability and how it's developed, and especially now he's working a lot more with the Mayweathers, which is a more defensive style. I think he can pull this off. I don't think it'll be easy, and I think it'll be a great fight. But it's what we want to see. Also, sort of talking a bit more on sort of Jake Paul recently, we've seen that he's gone on Logan's podcast, Impulsive, and he sort of spoke about his tweets revolving around things like anxiety and mental health. And I think it's kind of put him in a where we used to see Jake as being the YouTube bad boy and nothing really phasing him. I think we're starting to see a different side to him. Maybe it's the pressure, maybe it's the fame, but there's some cracks starting to show, and I think that's really going to be almost his Achilles heel going into this fight. We know JJ, he knows how to get under people's skin. He knows how to play the game well. Knows how to sell a fight. So it'll be interesting to see how Jake sort of copes with this now, with the sort of turmoil that he seems to be going through. But I think it's overall it's a great month for boxing. We've got a Tyson Wilder 2 fight coming up. That's gonna be amazing to see. Hopefully, uh, the lineal champion, the Gypsy King, can take home the win. But Wilder, you just don't know that right hook. His KO record, it speaks for itself, and certainly I wouldn't want to get into a ring with him, myself. And I guess lastly, to sort of cap this up, I want to keep this with my first sort of official video. I want to keep this quite short and sweet. We've got Deji. Sure you know KSI's younger brother who's stuck in his shadow, wanting to again step back in the ring. And I think, you know, Deji he did put up a good fight against Jake Paul, but Deji's one of those characters. He doesn't really take much serious, and I think even he admitted at the time he wasn't taking training camp and he wasn't taking a diet and what he needed to do very seriously at the time. I think he was just looking at the dollar signs and seeing a quick payday. But so it'd be interesting if he does get in the ring. Can he mature? Has he grown up? Is he ready to start taking things seriously and not just sort of almost trying to copy JJ's whatever JJ does, like being JJ's shadow? I mean, is he ready to be a man and really step out of that shadow and show us he has changed for the better? So I think it'll be an interesting few months on the YouTube community and the YouTube scene, and I look forward to seeing what's going to go down. And yeah, this has been your boy, the Golden Triangle. Stay tuned for more updates soon. Like, subscribe, and send me some love or hate in the comments. Wow.